you had seizures yourself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, yeah. And I don't. Same thing. You know. I mean, people got to understand how hard and how difficult it is to talk about it. Some people that do talk about it is like, you know, but I can express some of the things that certain people don't want to say. Like, you know, you're as an artist, you don't want people to feel like you're shut down from society. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want people to constantly be asking, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" You know, if they in the room and they hear something go boom, they run in the room, yo, you know, yo, you good? You good? And then can you do shows now? You know, overseas from the plane pressure. You know what I'm saying? Because when you at certain pressure in the air, you know, it affects your oxygen and blah 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 blah. And I think it's so sad, so sad. You know, two things. It's like, you know, one, we work with, I guess, the neurologists and our doctors, whatever, who at the time works with whoever. So, but people got to understand that, one, it is not something that means you're gonna croak tomorrow. That's one of the biggest um, misled things, lies, miseducation, whatever it is. That's the number one thing that people do not understand is that when a person goes through that, you know, that's an electrical storm. You know, electric powers our brain. So when you got too much, if you leave a phone plugged in for too long, it'll have a problem. You leave a computer plugged in the wall for too long, it'll have a problem. Like, so if a person's brain is constantly going, talking to this one, da da da, da da da, da da da, and you only get rest for the fake rest time, yo, man, that's gonna have an effect on you. And a situation like, you know, whether it's, you know, epilepsy or seizures, because once you have a seizure more than twice, they have to legally say that you have epilepsy. You know what I'm saying? And epilepsy is just a symptom of having seizures. Now, everyone has seizures. Everyone. People that have a little muscle spasm, jump in their arm, whatever it is. It's just that there's levels of it, and then there's, you know, tiny levels of it. People like myself, Rick, you know what I mean, Lil Wayne, just because I know about the others, but I specifically know that recently Lil Wayne has gone through it, and it's one of the reasons why it's not so happy. We're not so happy to take the medicine is because when you take the medicine, you damn near can't walk. You know, you can't. The shit is crazy. You know, so you got to know how to balance it out and the whole thing like that. It's a whole different monster. But believe it or not, when people they joke about medical marijuana, and that's one of the only things that help it. You know, I'm physically telling you that I can deal with this, deal with that, drug wise, like they're pharmaceutical, whatever, and I could, you know, smoke the right, you know, medical marijuana, which is CBD, and also, you know, CBD is cannabidiol. I could smoke that, and I'll be good for the whole time. You know, like I'm good, and that's the reason why certain artists isn't so enthusiastic about taking their medicine to that certain level. I mean, you damn near can't even walk out on stage. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So
I feel you.
And you know, I mean, really can't walk. And I'm mad at the people that I've seen make comments about Lil Wayne. You know, this is a cruel ass world. People say, yo, if you die, da 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 da, you dead drinking lean too much, da da da. Okay, well, Chris Brown don't drink lean, right? Angela Bassett don't drink lean. I damn sure don't drink lean. You understand what I'm saying? But you got people out there that don't care. Let me tell you something. I could just to have the ability to have to walk here was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So people take something as simple as walking for granted. People literally, if you only knew how precious your eyeballs is and all of that, your leg, yo, it's crazy that you could take something that small for granted, because the times when I'm back in effect, you just don't notice it. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm back. But when those situations happen, and it be like, man, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep it always 100. So I don't like when people stack it up of going, he's dead, he going to die, da-da-da. It just shows you how cruel the world is and motherfuckers don't care.
So one of your classic songs is I Got You Open.
Mm-hmm.
And Eminem ended up redoing the song and calling it Don't Front and actually featuring you on the song on the hook. Like, how did that whole thing come together?
I just got a call from M and pretty much saying that, I mean, me and M was cool before that. But I just got a call from Drew, because M had called Drew and told me that, you know, how much he respects the movement. But he was like, yo, I did over the original. And he was like, yo, do you want to link up? Because I needed to get a verse from you. So I actually left that day and I came back that night. Like I flew to Detroit, boom. And I flew back that night, boom. But when I got there, you know, we did it up. We rhyming, we flowing, we you know what I'm saying? We turned it up the room. And I went in, we wilding, and I just went in and did the verse, and we turned it up, got, you know, studio crazy. I'm in the back, out of the studio, we taking pictures, and then after that, I bounced. That same night, probably like 12 o'clock, I flew back to New York.
Now, did you do a verse or did you just do the hook? Because the version I heard just had a hook.
Yeah, actually, I was doing the verse, but I was doing the verse. I went in and did the hook. You know what I'm saying? But I was actually doing the verse from the record at the time. So it's like magic. Like we just had the studio turned up. It wasn't like I went in there and I was on some, you know, it wasn't like M was in there and he was on some, you know, Eminem, like in a corner. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we just two dudes that love hip hop and love rhyming. You can hear it and see it.
Well, there was a story that Eminem almost signed a Duck Down at one point.
Yep. Eminem and Drew are actually real close, because when Drew first saw M, he the one that brought M back to us, as far as like, yo, this dude crazy. And when he showed us son and put us on the son, he put us on to, that's when I started seeing M murder dudes in battles. So I would start following him. And then at the time, as I'm following him, murder this one, murder that one, murder this one. Like on stage, he just, off the top of his head, it's like, Jesus, like, he's that crazy. So, Drew and him used to really be tight, and then he was gonna sign with Duck Down, you know, and we just, let me put it real simple. We knew that in our hearts that the Dre movement was the right movement, right? Like we knew that. It wasn't about Duck Down trying to do or say whatever they gotta say behind closed doors to try to get everything, like to get Eminem. Something was so nasty. And we knew as as all of us, as friends first, that yo, that you know what it, that's the right move, my G. We love you, but that's where it's gonna blow you up. Like I said in the beginning, we got it, but we got our level of knowing how to take what there and at what time, and eventually we will get there. But it's nothing like an Endoscope, a Dr. Dre, like that. Like that's your level, you know. And I'm glad that M went that level, that route. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. But we in our hearts as Duck Down knew that MC that dope. Ain't no question. He should be known all around the world.
I mean, but as the co-owner of Duck Down, do you ever at one point go like, damn, how many hundreds of millions of dollars did this guy generate? Which, you know, I think at Duck Down, you know, he may not have done the Dre level initially, but it's like he still would have done huge.
He would have done what he would have done, but it wouldn't have been the Batman and Robin that you felt when you saw Eminem and Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? Nobody could have pulled off that you know, Batman and Robin in the sense of saying, you know, M was the MC from the block, the gutter, the white trash MC that you know, because people felt like, yo, he from the hood of out there and trailer parks that he rhyme about and blah 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 on 8 Mile, and he came from that level all the way up to Dr. Dre level, you know, and Dre was just endorsing him to a whole other level. You know, it was like, yeah, no question. There's no question that I was more happier about him choosing, you know, to take the route of going with the, I'm not gonna call it a Bugatti, but just that and we the Benz 500. You know what I'm saying? You know that Benz is out there on the street every day, all day. That Bugatti is real. It got its exclusive pockets and shit. But you know what I'm saying? But we that Benz. That's why we still around.
No doubt. No
You
doubt.
know?
Now, I'd heard that Aaliyah had done a song with you that never got released.
Thing, man. Same thing. Like, I put up a post for her yesterday, and I was like, I miss you, man. Yo, like Aaliyah, let me tell you something. Aaliyah, man, like I miss her. And I don't know how to talk about certain things as far as this. It's just one of those things where you like, she's Tech's cousin. So that's how we got to Aaliyah. That's how we rocked with her. That's how we met her, because she's Tech from Smith & Wesson's cousin. So that is how we got with her. And I wrote the lyrics, the hook for Night Riders, and she sung the hook, and that's it. Next thing you know, I'm chilling. There's so many people that's leaving us, and next thing you know, Aaliyah leaves us, and I'm like, this just cannot be happening. You can't. You can't. Like, she went down in a what? So it just was too much happen.